Welcome to Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis. My name is Steve Stanulis with my new guest host, the new Ed McMahon of the new Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis, Mr. J. Benjamin. Jay, how you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing well. How are you, Steve?
It's March and it's 70 degrees out.
70 degrees and it was still light at 6 o'clock.
Is that amazing?
Beautiful. I love it.
Spring is in the air. Spring is in the air.
Smells good, looks good. City's breathing. Everybody's out,
People
moving
jogging,
around.
short skirts, everything.
Awesome. I love the short skirts.
I do too. We have a great show tonight, right? We have
Amazing
Elle,
show.
rhythm and blues singer, one of my favorites. A great performer.
That's right.
We have Donna Maxson, who's an unbelievable performer as well, and you're going to get a good chance to see her as well. She's going to talk about what's going on. Is that it? Is that all we have tonight?
No, we have Teresia.
To who?
Teresia.
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 All right, there you go.
Revesova.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we
Say it again.
Revesova.
See? Teresia Revesova.
And
And I didn't really forget. I was just kidding. We have Teresia Revesova, who's one of the top models in the country right now, and she's phenomenal.
And you know what's funny? He practiced this about 5 times before we went on the air, and
I did.
And he still fucked it up. So
I totally fucked it up, but I was trying to pretend like I did it, and now I fucked.
so we'll be back in 2 minutes, and you're going to see a show you won't believe. We'll be right back on Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis. Welcome back to Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis. Right now. Jay, are you ready?
I'm 100% ready.
All right, let's bring him out right now. Let's get up for the one, the only, Elle.
Cut a tree with my open hand, wrap my arm with a grain of sand, waste my youth in a rock and roll band. I'm hugging the phone when you need a cab to calculate on the speeding train and blow your nose just to leave a stain. I shit that smile from your stupid face, right on the back just to feel the pace, and you blow your nose just to feel embrace. I say, you are the tiny little fragment of a shooting star. You drive my car, playing in the backseat of Blues guitar. You rule the world, sail to every country that you never heard. Sitting on my mother's porch to watch the storm. I love to roll around in the mud. All big girls think I'm a stud, but the truth is I'm just a simple dog. Far when I slow dance, break away when I'm in a trance, get real burnt to a bad romance. watch the storm.
Let's hear it for Al!
Thank you. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you. Welcome. Thanks for coming back.
Do you want me to hold the guitar for you, Al?
You
Would that be
can.
easier for you when you talk?
Yeah, sure.
Be very carefully with it.
Be very careful,
careful.
yes.
You already seen it. He puts his name. He puts his, you know.
Pushes guitars, everything. Scolder for you. I'll act like
So what's been going on?
You know, just doing my thing, man. Just recorded an album a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Self-produced and self-recorded. Been promoting that. Trying to get out there as best I can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's always a struggle for the artist in New York City.
You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
Trying to balance artistic pursuit with making a living, and you know, trying to just survive. But just doing that, you know, just trying to maybe move on to the next phase, maybe the next project. You know.
Cool.
Just yeah.
What would the next phase and project be for you at this point?
Well, next album probably.
All right. Exciting.
I've been writing a lot in the past couple of years, and actually as soon as I finished my last album, I had the next 2 albums already mapped out in my head. You know,
wow.
like concept albums. So I pretty much had the songs already there. You know, over the years I've been writing for ages. You know, for the past 10 years. So I have a lot of material there, and songwriting is always pretty easy for me.
So how are the women on the road? I mean, honestly.
You know, I never got any women from music.
Really?
That's funny, but
That's
he's killing me.
people say.
Let me ask you a question. Only from my, I love you, Jen. From a singer-songwriter point of view,
Right.
because obviously I do a lot of different things. Singing and writing songs is not one of them. So take me through the process as far as you know, when you're writing. I mean, is it come from within as far as life scenarios or life experiences, or is it just stuff that maybe you see on the news, current events? Take me through the whole process of you know, beginning to end on putting an album together.
Right. Well, for me, it's all those things actually. You know, sometimes when I first began to play guitar, I started writing songs straight away.
Right.
Not very good songs. It took me a long time to learn the craft of writing a good song with a chorus and the melodic structure. But nowadays, it's almost anything can inspire a song. You know, I might have just a lyric in my head or an idea for a song.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few songs in my last album like that are inspired by specific things. Like one's called Jungle Rain, so it's inspired by just some certain imagery, you know, and certain other songs maybe about something.
Sure.
A specific theme or a message I'm trying
Like
to
a
get
girlfriend
across.
breaking your heart.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. So it could be anything really, or sometimes I write songs just dabbling on the keyboard, like I put a beat in the keyboard, and that might inspire a melody or a lyric, like to a groove.
Right.
Or the music comes first. Sometimes like just a riff on the guitar,
Uh-huh.
and then I put the lyrics like a year later. Sometimes the song take 2 years to write. I never rush it.
You write your own music as well.
Yeah, I'll do
so
everything.
Right. So you write and you produce as well.
Well, on this album, actually, I put together my own recording setup at home.
Okay.
I invested a whole bunch of money into doing that myself, and then I had no choice to produce it. You know, just do it myself. And
It's not easy. It's not very easy.
But actually, it was the best experience of my life. It was so great just to learn all that stuff. You know, and you know, the best kind of production tips you get just from listening to other, you know, the great albums that you love yourself.
Sure.
Just and learning from that and learning from your mistakes. But that was actually there was a few hurdles, just like technical stuff, but it was always a great learning experience, and it was very joyous. You know, just like working on the art of just producing your music, and that's really where my heart is. You know,
Cool.
just composing and producing. Really.
Well, growing up,
Right.
I mean, every time I have a singer-songwriter on or a vocalist, who was your like? Who inspired you? I mean, who was like that was the guy I want to emulate, or when did you know like? Is there somebody you've seen or you listened to that you wanted to emulate or be?
Yeah. Well, in the beginning, when I started playing guitar, it was always Jimi Hendrix. You know, Jimi Hendrix was like my god.
And Jimi Hendrix is a god, by the way. Just saying that, but
He's, I mean, he was a musical genius. You know, I don't think anybody else in my mind can be sort of compared to what he did. You know, just he was so ahead of his time. But then when I was, you know, a teenager, I was also into a lot of like heavy music. At that time, you know, Metallica, Pantera were big. Listened to a lot of Sepultura. But then, you know, playing guitar was also into a lot of the old blues guys. You know,
right.
from the 60s and 50s. It's Muddy Waters, John Lee Hooker, Buddy Guy, Howlin' Wolf.
Now, again, I ask a couple of these same things all the time, but growing up,
Right.
when you told your parents like this is, hey, I want to be in a rock band.
Funny story, actually.
Yeah, please do
Well,
tell.
I was,
Yeah, see, that's funny stories.
I'm yeah, go for it.
I grew up in Australia. My parents.
No.
Yes.
No.
You can't tell now.
No,
my accent is bastard.
Does the water really go the opposite way in the toilet
It
when you
does
flush that?
actually, yeah. And it falls from the ceiling, so.
Oh, it does. So
Yeah.
so it cleanses you after
Exactly,
you
exactly,
awesome.
exactly.
It's a great system there.
And so yeah, I grew up there. I emigrated from Poland. I was born there. My parents, you know.
tak słucham? Kitał tam?
Bardzo dobrze, dziękuję.
Shut up. What, you really just said something?
Tell him.
No,
Did you really?
it was just a private conversation.
Okay, I got you.
It's about his genitalia, but
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah. And shoes.
Right.
It's very fast.
That's a little weird, but yeah.
No, but my parents weren't artistic at all. My sister as well. They were. My dad was a computer scientist. My mom an architect. So when I was studying actually environmental science in college in Australia, and then I decided to drop out. And
Oh, you really?
And I didn't to be a musician. I had like a life-changing, I guess, revelation, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell them for like 6 months. They just noticed I wasn't doing my homework and wasn't doing exams.
Right.
I decided to record my first album in Australia, and then after a little while, when they noticed something was going on, I told them what I want to do.
Right.
They encouraged me always to finish my studies and all that, but I was pretty stubborn and headstrong to continue that. It was like a drive that I felt very, very early on there.
Sure.
And even despite the fact that they did support me, and they didn't do anything to force me not to do it, but they still how stubborn I was, so they had no choice but to support me in my efforts. But parents who aren't from the same background can never understand what you're going through as an artist, especially coming here by myself and being away from them. So
your family stayed and you came.
Yeah, I came here
wow.
by myself. I didn't know anybody.
See, now, once again, if you dream out
Dream out
loud.
loud,
There you
right.
go. We said it all the time. There you go. You did your research.
I did my research.
Yeah, see that? Very good.
That's
So.
a college right there.
Oh yeah, that's
It's a
it.
manifestation.
That's
It's a
right.
manifestation of a
That's
passion.
That's
It's
right.
awesome.
That's
It's
right.
awesome.
Now, is there any places you're doing any gigs at that everybody in the world can see you? Or?
He just gigged right here for
That's
us.
right.
It's kind of
Whoa.
exclusive.
We got
That's
40,000
awesome.
people
You kidding me?
watching.
40,000 people watching.
I
Exclusive.
didn't even break a sweat on his forehead, by the way.
Not one. I broke the sweat
So
for
shame,
him.
that's
After
right.
you mentioned
I'm
that.
sweating holding his
Terezia's name, then you
$20,000
broke his
guitar.
foot.
I totally.
But,
Back
okay.
to you.
I'm actually trying to get a new lineup together for my band.
Okay.
So no gigs lined up at the moment, but
I play a tambourine if
actually
just
I was
saying.
looking for a tambourine player. So
Perfect.
And I play a shitty talk show co-host guy.
We
Yeah.
might need a
May
new
work.
producer. Absolutely.
And you played out well, by the way.
Thank you. It's
Yeah. No, we can.
But people can find out on my website, coolhandblues.com.
Please tell everybody what the website is and.
You can listen to all my music from my album, The Rainmaker, at coolhandblues.com. Coolhand Blues being one word. You can also see video footage from live gigs at youtube.com/coolhandblues. And on Facebook, you can follow a fan page. Just type in Cool Hand Blues in the search, one word, and it will take you there. I have a contact email for any booking and other info. It's coolhandblues@hotmail.com if anybody's interested in bookings or any other information to do with production work or anything like that.
And Elle, if I might say, I actually have the copy of LCD and it kicks fucking ass. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So do yourself a favor and check it out because it's really, really, really good. So what I'd like, if you don't mind, if you could stand Jay for another couple segments,
Thanks,
if you want to come back at the end maybe and close with one more song, that would be awesome.
Yep.
Yes?
I'll have to, yes.
Awesome. We'll be back with Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Once again, let's get it up for L. Kick ass. One more time. You can see him. Check him out on all his internet stuff. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Thanks. we're back with Inside the Vault. Steve Stanulis right now. We're here, guys.
Fantastic. I'm excited, you.
Right up, ready to go.
Amazing show. He was awesome, Al, right?
Al was kicking. He rocked.
Our show is phenomenal. We have the best guests on the show.
All
ever.
independent stars, and we're
growing.
We're
growing,
we
baby.
bring the band.
We're growing. Oh.
Right now,
Sexy.
we're going to bring on our next guest. Let's bring her out right now. She's awesome. Let's hear it for the one, the only, Donna Maxson. Let's hear it for Donna Maxson.
Hello, friends. Hi. So good to see you.
Good to see you, well done.
How are you, honey?
How's everything?
I'm good. Yes.
What is going on? It's been a while since I've
so
seen you
much.
last.
So much is going on.
Talk to me.
Well, I have a new show on Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Staten Island, that's right.
My hometown.
That's right. We're neighbors.
We were neighbors.
We're
Yes,
neighbors.
We are. Yes, we are.
Where all the celebs are from.
Ha ha. There you
And it's called Bette and Barry Back to the Bathhouse.
go. Okay.
So as you know, I'm a Bette Midler tribute artist.
No.
I've been doing that for 26 years.
I know.
Started when I was 4. But anyway. Well, actually, the first time I heard I led Bette Midler, I was 12. So.
Right.
But
We'll get into. I want to get
yeah.
into that whole Bette Midler thing, but what is the concept of the show? What is this?
Well, I have this great piano player that I've been working with, the fabulous Fonda Feingold, and we've done a couple of shows at this great room, Fresh Carrion, on Bay Street. It's a great room.
Okay.
And so we did a holiday show, we did a love show, and then we decided that we would do a Bette and Barry kind of a show because Bette Midler and Barry Manilow began their careers back in the 60s in the gay bathhouse scene.
Barry Manilow, a gay bathhouse?
That's right, the Continental Bathhouse at the Ansonia Hotel on 74th and Broadway. I've done my research.
Wow, you've done your research.
I
A
have
lot of
done my
research being done.
Yeah,
A lot of smart people on our show.
Yes,
That's
there it
right.
is.
Very smart people here.
Yes. Yes.
Brooklyn College.
So, and then has it up and running already now? The
Well,
show?
it's going to open on March 21st.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you done previews or just?
No, we've been rehearsing.
Okay.
We have been rehearsing. So we're doing a lot of the old bathhouse material, which is really my favorite period of Bette Midler, the old stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, when did you? Well, we discussed that, but growing up, what inspired you to go to the Bette Midler route? Was there something that she did, or some sort of thing that brought you to become her, or want to become like her, so to speak?
Well, the first time I heard I Look Like Bette Midler, I was 12 years old. I was actually an usherette at the junior high school graduation. The commencement was held at Brooklyn College.
Okay.
And some college guy says to me, "Hey, you look like Bette Midler."
Right.
But I didn't know who Bette Midler was, but I wanted to be polite, so I said thank you.
Oh, okay.
And I raced out to the local record store, because we had record stores back then.
What's a record?
Yeah, we had records. You got something for your money.
The little silver thing?
It had a big,
Is this
it
thing
was a
on?
vinyl,
Yes.
and it had like pictures in it and
Right,
stuff.
right.
And I got the Bette Midler album, and I was trying back then. It was 1973, and all of us teen girls, we were all trying to be Farrah Fawcett. That was, all the boys had this poster of Farrah Fawcett in their room.
Right.
Not even one boy had a poster of Bette Midler,
Wait,
But anyway, it's all turned out very well.
Okay.
It's all turned out very well, and I developed a huge admiration for Bette Midler. I mean, I think that she is the biggest talent in the universe, and it's been an honor. Really, it's my honor to have this resemblance.
Well, I want to say, to the crowd, the people that are watching, that I've actually seen you perform.
Yes.
And she does an amazing, amazing job.
Do you sing as well? Does she sing? Do you sing
I
as well?
do.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to see it.
Oh, come see my show.
Where's your show?
It's at Fresh Cherry
I cut you
Restaurant
off.
on Bay Street in Staten Island.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yes, I do a lot of shows on Staten. I have a lot of friends on Staten Island.
I know you have a big following on
So I'm
Staten.
involved in a lot of great things that are happening on Staten Island. It's a great place.
Now, where are some of the other places you perform? I know you've.
Well-
I guess I've seen you in a couple places.
Yeah, I've traveled with this work internationally.
Yeah, I want you to talk about
It's
that.
really
a little bit.
it's really turned into be a great kind of a thing.
Right.
But coming up, let's see. I'm involved in the Staten Island Comedy Festival. I'm also going to be performing an evening to honor for our veterans.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah. I did
That is fantastic.
a Super Bowl party at Walter Reed Medical Center,
Oh, wow.
which was really an honor to do for the wounded soldiers.
Holy cow, that's
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
Tell us about
So-
that. What was the?
Well, I went with the Staten Island business people. They kind of coordinated this.
She
effort.
loves Staten Island. You know,
I
everything
do.
Staten Island is
I do.
Staten Island. That's Staten Island.
I do. And we put on a little show. We had some of my colleagues, Athena Z, who does Lady Gaga, and Ryan, who did Cher, and we had Sonny and Chip. Of course, there was an Elvis. There's always an Elvis.
There's always an Elvis.
Elvis is always working.
There's always an Elvis.
Never dead, always working.
Elvis is always where everybody wants Elvis. And actually, John Voight was the host.
Oh, wow.
He was very involved in helping these wounded warriors. And it was really very heartwarming to be part of this.
Sure.
To see how many young people are so badly injured.
Sure.
That I wasn't really aware of what's going on.
Well, that's what happens to a lot of veterans. I mean,
Yeah.
especially, they go overseas as young kids, they get hurt. People, like when they first come back, everybody's like makes a big deal, and then they forget.
Right.
But
Right.
these guys still missing limbs.
I
and
don't
all
want you
this
stepping
crazy
on me, doll. That's all right.
stuff. Well, but
This one, in case I have to hit you.
That's all right. I like to get whipped by furry things.
It's a man swatter.
But whatever it is, swat away.
I actually provided it with that because I knew you were going to be sitting next to each other.
That's right. That's
So-
right.
I'm enjoying the fanning,
It's a
though.
weapon.
And
very
it's
I
nice.
have menopause.
And you were
I
Ay,
do too
Ben.
under these lights. Everybody's
Oh.
menopause.
Ay, Ben.
No, but I'm saying, but Jay segued it. I went from poor guys with no limbs into being fan
Yeah.
with furry things.
I couldn't
But-
help it. I was getting I get so upset by the thing because I have such respect for it.
Yes.
And as a comedian, my mind then just wants to make something funny about it,
Right.
not them, but about the
Sure.
situation because inside I get so upset and bothered, and I can't do anything to change that.
Sure.
I can't help them, but give them a laugh. And it's like you as an artist, you understand that. You're an artist.
Yeah.
You get
Sure.
that giving
Yep.
thing. So very quick for a comedian to very fast make a joke, but it's not.
No.
wanting to be
No,
funny,
yeah.
protecting
Yeah.
myself.
No,
I definitely
Just in a
feel
serious
like I'd
note.
like to do something
Sure.
more. After being there once,
Right.
having the honor to perform for those guys, it was
Sure.
really an extreme honor. I would like to do something else, but I'm not sure what. But I'd like
Well,
to do something
we
else.
actually are doing a Toys for Tots soon, and
Oh.
we're going to have a lot of our guests that were here, our top performers, do an event for Toys for Tots, and I think I'd like to have you.
I would
Come
love
join,
to.
yes,
I know a few
absolutely.
songs, a few jokes. Wait, now let me tell you what else. I'm going to
No,
be.
no, no,
I'm
please,
involved
please.
in the Pride Parade on Staten Island every year. That's going to be June 2nd. I have a little convertible, and yeah. And
Wait. Let's go back here. Gay men and Bette Midler.
Yes.
How?
I think the
Well-
word float and convertible put that together.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm on my float. That'll be June 2nd,
Uh-huh.
and then July 4th. I always do the parade down on Travis.
Okay.
And that's like a big highlight of my year. First
Okay.
of all, they get a big crowd. Have you ever been to the July 4th
Actually,
parade
you
on
know what?
Staten Island?
I have not, but I never realize it. And then what happens is I always drive by there and I get shut down, and I
Yeah.
always forget, and I always want to go to that. But I think I'm going to do that this year.
On YouTube under Donna Maxson, you can see my clip from a recent July 4th parade.
Sure.
It's called a Divine July 4th. But in any case, it's very fun. I mean, it's a great turnout. It's a great patriotic day. It's always 105 degrees.
Yeah.
And with the menopause and all. But in any
Makes it
case,
106.
they put you on a flatbed, and there's nothing to hold on to. So it's really
Wow.
it's a fun screaming time.
Yeah, I would imagine. Now,
That's
they get
the
a
highlight
couple
of
thousand
the year.
people there too.
They get a big crowd. Yeah,
Sure.
they do get a big crowd.
Sure.
What else is that? Oh, April 3rd, I'm going to be honored by the World of Women. I'm a woman of achievements because I'm involved in a lot of, causes on,
Sure.
on Staten Island,
Sure.
around town.
Staten
I'm
Island.
sorry, I can't
Staten
help
Island.
it.
No,
Staten
Can't
Island
help it.
in the house.
Staten Island is
That's
in the house.
Well, I'm really a Canarsie girl.
but I mean,
I'm afraid to say I'm from Philadelphia because I don't know how Staten Islanders weigh in
We
on
don't
that.
like.
Should I tell you that I'm a Flyers fan, or does that totally
No.
fuck me in this corner
No,
of the couch?
absolutely not. But yeah. So how can people find you and look you up?
Visit my website, DonnaMaxson.com. Be
Okay.
my friend on Facebook, Donna Maxson.
Okay.
Follow me on Twitter, Donna Maxson. And visit my YouTube channel, Donna Maxson.
Wait a minute. So in all of those, you weren't really original on any of those.
That's right. But you know what? On Facebook,
How
I
come
found
Staten
out
Island's on any of those?
there's really a lot of people named Donna Maxson.
Why isn't it Donna Maxson
Yeah, and
from
I've
Staten
become all their
Island?
friends. I want to know more about them.
You ain't
These
kidding.
Maxon people.
You
know.
ain't kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
I'm now a Donna Maxson fan. I've actually during the break I actually am on all your pages now. I think you're phenomenal.
Oh, thank you,
I'm
honey.
excited.
You're a wise and handsome man. You are.
You're a wise and beautiful woman. You are.
Oh,
See that?
thank
Let's
you.
just keep fanning
You
me.
put
It's
two
hot.
Jewish
We are-
people together,
That's right.
and this is what happens.
It's the two Jew reviewer.
It's the
Yeah.
Jew versus a Greek. Freakadonis.
What is,
Oy
how
vey.
is that? How do you separate the men from the boys in Greece?
Well, I don't know, but
With
you
a
can make
crowbar.
one half Italian.
With a crowbar.
Oh, that.
Is this thing on? Anyway, so Donna, once again, I just want to promote this one more time. It's Bet and Barry Back to the Bathhouse, and it's starting when?
Starting March 21st, and it's Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights.
It's dinner and a show. I promise you 100 laughs.
Okay.
I do know a lot of dirty jokes.
Oh
you
my!
really?
I am excited to hear them.
Love dirty jokes. I
Yes.
can't help it.
Dirty.
I just can't.
I want to
help
hear
it.
filth come right out of your mouth.
Ay,
Can you just say the word filth for me?
Ay, vey. Filth.
There you go.
Filth. She's filthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, once
Cleaning
again,
lady. Call the cleaning lady.
let's get it up for Donna Maxson. We'll see her real soon. Once again, one more time, let's hear it for Donna Maxson.
Thank you, honey. You got to have friends. The feeling's so strong. Mwah.
So you kissed her, she kissed me. Perfect.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
to Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis. We're going to bring our next guest. I'm going to give Jay right now a shot at redemption.
Redemption.
Can you do this?
Yeah, can I bring him out? I'm so it's like a first time driving a car.
This is like Jay's like the Rain Man. He's been waiting to say his name for the last 5 minutes of the last
I
segment.
would like. Yeah, can I do it now? Now?
Proceed.
Right now.
Proceed.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and pleasure.
That's easy for
Let's
you to
take
say.
this again. It is my. I'm so nervous to bring her out. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, Terezia Revesova.
Yes! Terezia, how are you? I am so sorry for this butcher.
I bow to the beauty.
Hi.
You could have given me the hug. I would have gone for it, please, after you.
Terezia, I was going to make a police report for the butchering you just did before.
Okay, repeat after me.
Yes.
Terezia
Terezia
Revesova.
Revesova.
Good job.
Good job.
It only took 20 times for you to do this. So, Terezia, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How's everything?
Very good.
What's been going on?
Many things going on.
Do tell.
Recently, I was working with lip models.
Okay.
For Miss Bikini.
Okay.
And also High Teen.
Okay.
It's Ice-T. I want to say hi to Lori and Dave. They're probably watching.
Hi, Lori and Dave.
How are you?
I got an amazing manager, JT.
JT,
Hi,
hello, JT, amazing
how
manager.
are you?
And right now we are working on the movie Fetal Destruction,
Okay.
where I'm gonna be a Scandinavian call girl.
A Scandinavian call girl.
Can I have the number for that call service now?
Yeah, my first part.
I just wanted to get ahead of it.
Awesome. That's cool. Now,
and
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't
and in
Get it?
June
Get ahead of it.
we have a charity coming up
Charity?
for kids with cancer.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's pretty cool,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, everybody's doing a lot of great charity work. Now, I just wanted, because we spoke earlier.
That's how I feel.
We spoke earlier. Is this thing on, Jay?
It is.
You cool?
I'm so hot next to you. Yes, I'm cool.
Okay.
Now, Jay. So we spoke earlier.
She
Yeah.
definitely
spoke
does
about
not
you.
look like me, Papa.
She has you had a whole great story.
Oh, I do. I have a
So
bunch of stories.
Just tell everybody how the whole transition from coming here, from your country, and how the whole thing came. You came with nothing, and
Okay, basically I came 5 years ago with big dreams like everybody else.
Right.
I didn't speak any English. I just told my mom, I'm going to America. She was like, really? I don't have money to support you. You don't speak English. What do you want to do there?
Right.
I said, I want to pursue my dreams and career. She said, okay, then good luck. She was expecting that I'm going to come back, like after a few months, of course.
Right.
So I started working as a nanny just to learn English.
You said a nanny?
A nanny.
A nanny.
Why didn't I have kids?
So basically, I started from the scratch.
Right.
Yeah, from the scratch. Then I came to New York, and
Now, when you were, we'll just go back to the nanny. When you were
Yes,
working,
please.
when you were working as a nanny,
right.
what was the transition when you started to learn the language? How did you start picking up English?
Wah!
Well, every
Screaming kid, you get
every,
it? I'm sorry, go ahead.
every day I learned something new.
Right.
Every day.
But did you go listen to TV, to radio, and read, or?
I was learning English by having conversation, just like I'm having right now with you.
Okay. Okay.
And of course I was watching TV a lot.
Okay.
Are you a music fan? Do you listen to music? Do you like...
Yes, I like music.
That was a serious question. All of a sudden,
Okay,
that was...
I like
listen, well,
it.
people don't even know if you're kidding after a while. He's gonna.
I guess not,
Yes,
right?
you don't know when you're serious, when you're not, you know?
In bed, I'm serious. Always.
Okay.
But that's a whole different conversation.
Okay,
But
yeah,
no, seriously.
Let's not talk about it.
Didn't music always helps? I always find out a lot of my friends that are from overseas, when they get here or they have favorite music artists, singing the songs helps them to learn English. Is that something that happens? to you?
Not for me, no.
Okay.
Doesn't help.
So you were reading newspapers, watching TV,
Right.
and then you transitioned from a nanny. What happened next?
Then I was thinking like, okay, so I pick it up finally.
Okay.
And it's time to go to New York.
Okay. Where was the nanny job?
It was in Connecticut.
Oh, Connecticut. Okay.
Connecticut.
Okay.
So I came to New York. I applied for my first beauty pageant. It was name of the beauty pageant is Miss Diaspora Models.
Okay.
Where I end up as a second runner-up.
Wow. On your first one?
Yeah, first one.
Wow, that's pretty
You should have
amazing.
been the first runner-up. I just want you to know that. They had it backwards. Just so you know. You should have
That's
been
only in
number one.
Australia. Everything goes backwards.
Right, they spun the opposite way on her. You
Sorry.
should have been number one. We got to correct that.
So I kind of started liking it. I was like, wow, Wow, I like those beauty pageants. So last year I applied for Miss Czech Slovak America. They combine together Slovakian and Czech girls together. And I was winner of it.
Congratulations! I seen that. I seen all the pictures and
Yeah, that was actually last year. It was great.
I didn't see one picture. Why didn't you share that with me?
I'll show you later.
Awesome.
Definitely have to show you that later.
Thanks.
And then, but when you won the pageant, what basically did you have to say? Was it a talent? What was
Yes,
it?
it was a bathing suit. It was the talent show. I was actually dancing and doing karate. I used to do.
That's what we're gonna segue into now. Also, Jay, this is what you should know.
You should know.
She does karate, and she's a karate champion. So
Really? Let's see. Can you show us a karate
Well,
move
she's
right
gonna
now,
give
and our
you a karate shot
fans?
in the throat in about
Can
2
you
minutes.
show our fans a karate move, like one, like just one, like kick, or like a chop, or like a like something like really awesome?
Well, definitely not tonight because of my heels.
No, the heels
but-
make that like Charlie's Angels. Like that's awesome. Look at these shoes. Can you show our fans your shoes?
I'll definitely can show something next time.
Okay.
When I'm gonna be more ready.
Yes, so
I
when she's
wasn't
a little
prepared.
more prepared. But
Exactly.
tell us about the whole karate thing.
Yeah, I used to do karate back home for 7 years. So when I came here, I hear about the competitions, and one of my friends, he actually fights all the time. So he said, "Listen, Teresa, I hear that you used to do karate." I said, "Yes." So he was like, "Come with me." So we started going for the competitions. I won every single one, and then I went to Florida. It was World Championship in Florida in karate.
Okay.
So I won. I won in 2006 actually.
Wow.
First place. Just to let everybody know, it wasn't fights. It was katas, forms, when you're showing stuff in front of judges.
For everybody in the audience and all our viewers, for that we don't know what it is. A kata is when you actually just do forms and actually don't fight.
I'd like to see her fight and kick somebody's ass. That would be awesome.
I mean,
In those shoes.
Yeah, we can maybe start with yours first.
You could actually be.
I have no idea what she said, but it sounded fucking great.
It was perfect how it
sounded
sounded. My ear understood every word of it.
No, but
You could be the next Charlie's Angel. You know that. And all of the people out there in Hollywood looking at you, you could be the next Charlie's Angel.
Yeah,
And your agent JT's here.
Yes, exactly.
Right? You could
get
be
me fired.
big. You're on your way to being a huge star.
We will see.
That's why this couch is so hot. I like it.
see that?
I like sitting next to stars. This is a great job.
Yeah. And that, it's about 2 more segments. You'll never be here again.
I know that.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. No, you're doing a great job. So no, I'm joking.
Woo.
So moving forward,
It's hot over here. Woo.
so take us after the second competition when you won the pageant. What transitioned from there?
After pageant,
Yes, after you won.
after I won,
What doors opened for you?
I met JT.
JT is actually a dear friend of the show and definitely helps cast a lot of these great guests as well. So we'll shout out to JT out there.
Big shout out to JT. JT talent all the way.
Now we're working together, and how I said, we have a lot of things coming up. It's gonna be a big year, and I'm gonna definitely let you know more about it.
Sure. And you'll definitely come and see us again.
Of course.
Well, before we let you go, I know you're working on
Yeah, I'm working on my
social network
website.
stuff. Is there any way they could follow you right now?
On
or
Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook. You can add me as a friend. My website is coming soon. It's gonna.
you have about 10,000 new friends after tonight. But
Only you and I are the
I
most
also-
important ones on the list, though, Steve. You
That's
have to
right.
understand
No,
that. When
top.
she wakes up in the morning, she goes, "What's Steve and Jay doing?" And she clicks on us immediately.
I'm sure I found my new friend over here.
yes, you definitely have a
sure.
new number one fan there.
Yeah. He's gonna be
definitely-
your first friend.
But wait, before we let you go, so obviously Facebook, but before we go, we're going to try this. This is going to be very important. This is going to be see if Jay's going to last with us or not.
Okay.
All right,
What the fuck?
This is the pressure. I'm going to bring you off right now. We're going to have you stay for the last segment.
Oh no, that's not fair.
But right now, Jay is going to say, let's hear it for
I'm going to do the first name. I'm going to say Teresia. The magnificent, beautiful, elegant Teresia.
Terezia.
Teresia, Teresia, Teresia.
Okay, done. That's it.
Now he does the last half.
Okay.
Last name, you. Say it.
Oh, really? You're going to throw that on me right now?
See what happens when the bus goes left? I reverse it and then I...
I know it's hard to pronounce.
No,
it's
Make him hot. You're drilling me, drill him. You figure that out at home.
What is happening today? Teresia, would you mind hanging out for a little bit?
No, I'm
We're
fine.
gonna hang out. Elle's gonna come back and do one more song.
Okay, no problem. I can wait.
Promise?
I promise.
We'll be back one more time with Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis. Come back, and you're gonna be in for a big treat right now. We'll see you in a couple seconds. Welcome back to Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis with my co-host Jay Benjamin. We had a great show tonight with some terrific guests, and we're going to end the show with a bang. One more time, let's get it up for the one, the only, L.
I'll be your sugar daddy, baby. I'll give you lollipop free. I'll buy you a house and live in safety, and never ever treat you mean. Your sugar to my veins like heroin. You're the pulse in my blood like adrenaline. You shake me up and down and make me sick. You're the pill that makes me still come on it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it up for L right now. Big round of applause. Once again, my name is Steve Stanulis with Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis. So remember, if you dream, dream out loud. Thank you. We'll see you next week. Have a great night.
See you, folks.
And peace.